Because I smashed the vending machine in heaven with a brick. I was instantly carried down into hell by a train. Once in hell, I followed the crowd into a huge hall. It was filled with people who had sinned in their past lives. A convicted felon who served over a decade in prison during his lifetime must continue to endure punishment after death, he argued with King Yama, but was immediately torn apart, his mouth ripped open right there. That scene scared me so badly. Before I could catch my breath, the judges made us line up in rows. Then we stood in front of something like a supermarket checkout counter, while staff sorted us to decide which circle of hell we belonged to. At that moment, a man stepped forward to be checked. But when the hell inspector scanned him, the computer labeled him as a heaven person. The inspector challenged him, "If you're from heaven, why are you here in hell?" The man meekly explained, "I saw others get off the train, so I just followed." The inspector kindly pointed out, "The white door over there, that's the gate to heaven. You should hurry and leave this place full of bad people." The man calmly walked through the crowd and opened the door with ease. He just strolled into heaven like it was no big deal. When the other sinners saw the path to heaven right in front of them, they surged toward the door in a stampede. They didn't even notice that the gate had already turned black, and waiting for them beyond it was a sea of hellfire. We were absolutely terrified. Under the inspector's urging, we were forced to reline up. Then an old man came up next, but even though he hadn't killed anyone, the system labeled him a murderer. He was sent to the tongue-pulling hell. It turned out that though he never took a life, on human world he was a fraudster, and many innocent people committed suicide because of him. The punishment for each person he drove to death, they'd clip off 1 centimeter of his tongue. He needed to lose 48 centimeters in total. Executioners told him to open his mouth. Then the executioner grabbed a clamp, pulled out his tongue, and with a snip-snap of scissors, the old man's scream echoed through the entire execution ground.